I'm really here to talk about the high elo players that like to come down to low elo, like bronze, silver, gold, and then they like to flame the players who are playing in this elo, and then they like to call them bad, but in reality, they can't win their games in their elo, so they like to come and make themselves feel better. I'm really talking about them in this video, but are y'all really ready for that conversation? Let's talk about it. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Chim Chim, and today I want to talk about the problems with Smurfs and smurfing. There has been a lot of talk about whether League of Legends should mandate that you connect your account to an email address or a phone number, and you can only have that one singular account so that we can kind of eliminate smurfing. I don't really agree with that because I love having my 6 little accounts and I can play a different role on each one and I'll be in a different rank in each one. I kind of like that better. But I do think there is a problem with smurfing. It's not necessarily Smurf Q is the problem, but I know they're deleting Smurf Q this season. The problem resides in the toxicity that comes from smurfing or alternate accounts. And don't get me wrong, for the people who are actually out there leveling up their accounts by hand, they're playing their games up until level 30. I see you, I commend you, and thank you so much for following the summoner's code. For those people who are going on them sites and buying their accounts, get it together. Let's start with those bot accounts. And this is where a lot of the problem resides. People can go on their bot account, or they can go on whatever account, their extra account, and they can go play whatever game and they can type whatever they want to say and they can be as toxic as possible. And then you know what they say? They always say, this account cost me $2.50. I can just AFK and go on another one. Like, they really don't see a problem to it because that account is disposable to them. They really don't care. How can we present a solution to League of Legends for the people who just run through accounts? Because like I said, I have my 6 accounts and I love to play on each one for a different role, a different champ, yada, yada, yada. But besides connecting your account to your one email, your one phone number, what can we do? Now, a solution over in Korea is they have their accounts linked to like their Korean social security number. Now, I'm just letting you know, if League ever implemented that, that would be the last day that I play. They're not getting me to input my social into the League of Legends website, the same website where people were hacking the high elo players so that they could win bets. I just don't know. The same League of Legends where they had scripting Scion running rampant in high elo. I don't know, y'all. Okay, this is gonna be a side rant. For the people who are like, oh my gosh, I wish I was high elo, I wish I was high elo. Babes, no you don't. You're happier down here, okay? I know it's frustrating. I know the games are frustrating, but y'all, up in high elo, they had Smite Pike, where they was just running around and they were punishing streamers for no reason, just running it down. They had the scripting Scions, and I know we can have those in lower elo, but in high elo, it was a worse deal. They have the betting websites. Babes, nobody's betting on your gold games. Nobody's betting on your silver bronze games. You live a luxurious life, period. Like, most of the cool, cute girlies are down here anyways. Like, how could I lose if I'm already chose? Like, let's talk about it. If you guys know of a solution to stopping these Smurf accounts, these alternative burner accounts, let me know down in the comments. What can we do so that people just don't, oh, this is just another account that I bought for $2.50. It doesn't matter. And then they go AFK. Here's a kind of big problem that I see with smurfing. This is one of my biggest problems. Smurfing definitely does ruin the player experience for lower elo players. So the people who are actually silver, the people who are actually gold, actually bronze. When that challenger smurf, when that grandmaster smurf is in the game, it ruins that player experience because they're so frustrated that like they just, you know, you can't compete where you don't compare. I'm sorry. Like they're just better players at League of Legends. There's not much you can do, especially when that person is duo with somebody and that person is getting boosted. Boosting is another problem that is bannable, so we're not even going to touch on that factor. But the real problem, those high elo content creators that y'all see those poggers gameplays on, and I hope I don't get canceled for exposing them, but I feel like you guys already know those games are being played in gold. Like, they're not playing those in their main account high elo games. No, babes. They're coming down to gold because here's the real tea. They can't do that in their elo. Let me tell you why. They're losing in their elo. Now, don't get me wrong. I have never been high elo, unless you consider gold, platinum, high elo. I've never been high elo, and I acknowledge that. Yes, they are better players at League of Legends than me. But my point is, these people are coming down to gold, silver elo. They're ruining our player experience just so that they can get their poggers YouTube video, their poggers clips for TikToks. And they're making it seem like they're just doing this in Grandmaster. They're doing this in Challenger. But in reality, they're slaying on Anime Lover 69, who is silver 3 with 42 LP. And now they're about to be 30 LP because Break Your Mom's Back 69 decided that they don't want to try this in Challenger because they know that they're going to get bent over in Challenger. Like, I think this is one of the biggest problems, in all honesty. They are literally farming us for content. But the real tea, the real tea, now we're getting real boiled down to it. Y'all, when these high elo smurfs come down to gold and they can't carry, and then they want to call us bad, babes, just carry the game. You're Challenger, right? Like, what's the problem? I'm not understanding. Wait, hold on. Are you bad too? I don't know. It just makes me mad because, like, it's frustrating when they come down here and they flame and they're like, you're so bad. Babes, I'm in my elo for a reason. I'm here for a reason. I'm stuck here. I get it. Like, you don't have to remind me that I'm gold. I know I'm gold. And then you want to type that you're Grandmaster 497 LP. Babes, prove it. Why are you 3 and 7? Because I fed bot lane, you're losing top lane? That doesn't really make sense to me. That doesn't make sense. Let me know, do you guys feel this way about Smurfs? Am I just talking to talk? I don't know. I feel like there's definitely some stuff going there with the Smurfs. And it's not just content creators. It's all people who they come down to low elo to relieve steam, make themselves feel better because they can't win on their main account or because they want to farm content. And I think it ruins the player experience for us gold, silver, bronze, iron girlies. I kind of don't want my people to be stomped on like that. Oh, you know what? Bump the stomping on. It's the ego part. It's the being toxic. It's the calling me bad, but baby, you're in the same game as I am and you're more negative than me. Let's talk about it. Like, that's where the real problem is. I don't really know if it's all about the smurfing part. It might be part of, like, claiming to be a smurf, but I don't know, the actions aren't matching up to the words. Let me know down in the comments, do you guys feel the same way about smurfs when they come down and they're toxic to low elo players? And let me know, what solution do you have for this situation? I just can't think of anything besides the Korean approach. And I would not play League of Legends anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not risking my social security number getting put out on the internet. I just don't think that's appropriate. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and make sure to share it with your friends. It definitely helps me. Alrighty, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. And if you didn't know, I stream every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/MissChumChum. And until the next time, love you, bye.